Hello friends, welcome to a new series which has no name yet, but the concept is pretty simple. I will be playing a 2v2 game with one of my friends, except my friend will not be playing during this game, leaving me to play a 2 versus 1. Now, the way that we do it is that my companion will fly the command center away, put the only SCV that is left, the strongest SCV, survival of the fittest, that is left will move away as well, giving me a slightly easier base. And then we get to see which 2v2 MMR I can get to by myself. Now, I have to admit, we've already played 3 of the placement matches. I did not want my first video to be playing against 2 bronze players. I don't think that would be fun for anyone involved. Now we have a Terran and a Zerg, 2 diamond players here, or at least diamond in team. And I'll be taking those 2 on. I'm not quite sure what level or till what level I can take on 2 people. I'm actually really curious. So it's a bit of an experiment and it's a little bit of fun, of course, as always. As we're going to start with the scouting here. I open up with a 1-gate expansion. I see a relatively... Actually, that's somewhat of a late hatchery, isn't it? Something weird is going on here. That's a barracks that's already done. Or was that hatchery? Yeah, see? I'm not crazy. That hatchery was a... Oh, I don't have a wall. I probably should have walled at some point. Well, it's too late now. I can't wall anymore here. So I'm thinking of... Well, a lot of things right now. But really, what I'm considering, the main thing, is... Does my opponent have a command center or not? That is a question that I have. My Terran opponent. And second of all, what will the play be here from the pool first out of the Zerg player? I will be opening up with a couple of adepts. Ooh, actually get spotted here. Kind of interesting. We'll get spotted. Okay, I dig it. And how many links are going to be sent across the map with what the Zerg has? Because, of course, if you're... I actually want to kill that Reaper first. If someone plays... pool first, often that goes into heavy link pressure. So I want to deal with the Reaper, which is most likely going to jump up here. I think all of this is just a jumping area, which frustrates me and annoys me even to a certain extent. So I'm going to make sure that if the Reaper ever jumps up here, that I find it. Doesn't quite seem to be the case yet, though. I'm also still... Oh, here it is. So that's 2 workers that I'm going to end up losing. Or at least it feels like I'm going to end up losing those. Oh my god. This entire map is just a Reaper jump spot. That is crazy and not okay. So he jumped up here. I might actually end up doing that again. Wouldn't surprise me if that is the case here. Oh, I saw the Reaper move over there just now. The question that I have for myself right now is, how do I actually want to follow this up? Am I just going to build 2 oracles? I think so, yes. I'm going to get a second gateway, then follow this up with a 3rd base, which I'm probably going to get down here as well. So my tech has been scouted already. I've already lost 2 workers, so the start here isn't, well, let's just say it's not exactly brilliant, okay? It's not exactly brilliant. So a 3rd hatchery is on the way already as well. We have a spore done. That's going to make life a little bit harder than I think it ever should have really been. And I'm going to follow this up with a Twilight Council. We're going to check the command center over here. We do see it done. There's not a whole lot there yet, though. It's not like there's a crap ton of SCVs, unlike what I have. I actually have a decent chunk of workers already. Can't get supply with though. Oh, there's already a dude coming out there, so that is good. Do I want to get some vision in the middle of the map? I might want to. Let's see what's going on over here. That's a lot of Marines. Are we working with a 3 Rex or a 2 Rex? 1, 2. 2 Rex seems to be the case. No turret. Oh, no, there is a turret. Ooh, that's kind of funky. Oh, this is going to be a hard game. It's a hard knock life for me. Forge, extra gateway as well. So we did not manage to do any damage with the oracles, which is kind of what I was relying on as well. I'm going to send 2 of these across the map. See if I can get some harassment done with those bad boys. And I'm going to send these oracles around as well. See, maybe I can kill something at the 3rd base. Maybe there's still no queen over here, by the way. That would also be kind of huge. Actually want the towers. Want some vision on the towers at least. Not a single worker yet in that base. Probably want to go into either Colossi or into Disruptors. So this actually did not go how I wanted to. We see roach production already starting as well. We start our +1. And I'm going to get my fort base at this point as well. Okay, so I have this tower. These two adepts are going to grab this tower. And I'm actually pretty curious where my opponent is going to be dropping. Because I know there's going to be a drop at some point. The question is just going to be where. So we'll get one of these over here, one cannon. I have some vision on the bottom side of the map. Problem with 2-on-2 maps is that these maps are super massive as well, huh? It's actually difficult to figure out what exactly is going on. I do not see the Terran army here, at least not the majority of the Terran army. That's a tank. Just going to send one adept over here as well. See if I can get some vision in that general area. I'm kind of afraid. Oh, here's the drop. The one that I was talking about for a while already. Now this is going to make life pretty difficult. But at the same time also gives an opportunity. I mean, if I clear this drop, which I think I am going to clear this drop. Oh, not the greatest control so far. There's also something happening on the mini-map at the same time. I'm not quite sure what it is. So now I might actually have an opportunity to deal some damage on the other side of the map. These links are not going to achieve anything whatsoever. I cleared that. Here come roaches, but I think my oracles can make short work of that little threat. At least for now. I'm going to get another cannon in this general area. We already have hydras on the way as well. Maybe colossi isn't the answer, but instead I should just be... Oh, I'm gonna lose an oracle. No, I'm not. Rather than opting to go for colossi, maybe I should just go for disruptor straight away. Disruptor is a high reward unit, relatively low effort as well. It probably would allow me to do some great things, at least for me, not for them. My +1 just finished up as well, which is huge. So now I can start my +2. That's really the only reason. And also because it's nice to have upgrades generally. Okay, no gold base has been taken yet. That's another thing that I'm actually kind of afraid of. I want to see what my opponent is up to. I think there's a mine here somewhere trying to... No, found a mine. I'm not sure if I killed it. I think I did. Can we get a stasis ward over here or no? Can I turn around and fight that? I think also no. I accidentally built 2 stasis wards here. But doesn't really seem to matter. It's going to actually walk straight up into my first stasis ward. Uh-oh. So there's one more stasis. There was one more stasis. That stasis is now gone. And we're actually in a bit of trouble, I think. Want one more robo as well. I said I want one more robo. And I want my gold base. Gold base will allow me to have less workers mining while still getting very good income, which is obviously important. Lost one of my oracles, it seems like. I didn't even quite realize that. We have 87 workers right now, so my income is probably the same as my opponent's. The problem right now is that the longer we wait, the better my opponent's army is going to get. Because once I am maxed, I can't grow any further, but they will just get massive army supply that I can't really do anything against. This is a good drop. This is a really good drop. Dropping in general is very tricky for me to deal with because I don't really have the correct units to really deal with that, I think. Okay, so that base is going to get taken out, which is frustrating, but also the way of the world. Okay, a couple of cannons on the high ground, or cannons, a couple of stalkers on the high ground will allow me to stop any future drops. I'm glad I already had one cannon there at least. That really did help. Okay, now we're going to increase our disruptor count. We have 1 colossi after all, which is a great help to start with. Where did that army go? Maybe it's over here? I'm not so sure if I know where it is. Aha! We figured it out. Okay, so now we know that this army is located over here. We have a dark shrine, which should allow for some big hits. Uh-oh. I am going to need a observer over here. No, actually I have the beautiful unit called the Oracle. Oh, it's not here anymore. We can take this tower, move out over here. I actually need a prism as well, I think. Prisms are going to be super useful. DTs will also be useful because they provide something that I otherwise can't really get. Is there any units here? No, just one of these. Second forge may be useful. I think so. Even considering getting a third forge, honestly. And now I want to start trading. Gonna take this tower as well. That's a big hit. That is another big hit. And that is another big hit. But I'm not quite sure if all these hits are good enough. That's another big hit! Okay, that's a save. We can give up this base, at least for now. The problem that I'm having is that the army is just so darn big, huh? Okay, we have one DT still putting in work, which is useful. This prism is going to make its way across the map. Like, this is not like I'm on bad eco now. I still have 80 workers, which is great. Where's my observer, though? That's the real question that I have currently. Oh, still a unit there as well. I need these units in my army as well right now. Come on, hit this, hit this, hit this! Gonna start harassing a little bit. That will do two things for me here, really. Thing number one that it will do is it will make it a lot easier right now for me to... Where's my observer? I don't have an observer with this army. That's painful. To deal with everything, and it can deal some damage, which puts a bit of a timer on my opponents. Okay, that's another win here. Okay, I'm gonna get some zealot in here. Is there still... Oh my god, there's still some units there, huh? Where is my next observer? I thought I already had one on the way, honestly. Okay, I want a new 5th base. I want a base over here as well. Where are my observers? Okay, here we go. So they're definitely kind of busy here with... Do I have more? Oh, I killed 2 at the same time. One more left? None left. Very cool. Okay, so I'm going to move over here. We have a good disruptor army right now. I have vision on this area. I'm going to warp in some units over here as well. I think we dealt a fair chunk of damage, but more importantly, we also survived. And we have decent eco. We still have a prism that allows us to harass. I'm going to send one DT all the way over there. Oh, that's good. Ooh, this is going to be tricky, actually. This is going to be real tricky if I want to win a fight here. Oh, this is hard, this is hard, this is hard. Okay, that turret wasn't quite done yet. I am in the main base right now. I see the army moving forward, or at least trying to move forward. I want this over here for extra vision. Maybe I can hit this. Oh, big. Okay, so the Zerg is still very busy with that, actually, which is important. Maybe I want some more Colossi as well at this point. I'm going to max out soon. I just want to trade out my army, because I have good eco, but a very small army, obviously. That's good, that's a hit, that's a hit. Can that be another hit? I think the Zerg right now is also moving forward, by the way. So that means that this, right now, is set up for another run-by. Which means that maybe here we can also set up a run-by. please, please, please. Okay, well, maybe we can save at least a little bit here. We have one more shot, one more shot, one more shot, one more shot, one more shot. These bases are being absolutely destroyed as well. So that means that this is pretty all-in at this point, huh? This is pretty all-in. At least from the Terran, this feels pretty all-in. There's not that many more units that are coming in. That's a kill. I do not have a super battery available here, though. That is frustrating to me. So this base might need to be given up. There's ultras coming in as well at this point. I can hit that. I can hit that indeed. I'm still massive supply, but I don't really feel it that way. I'm going to continue fighting the good fight, I hope. So this is a win, this fight. This Terran is pretty poor, honestly. This Terran is extremely poor right now. That's just a fact. A fact of life. This Zerg, however, might still have a decent chunk of cash. My worker count is way too high as well. Maybe I can clear some of these. Hello! Where's my observer? I know I have. I thought I built one. Kill. Die. Okay, you go here. Take this base over here as well. 2 diamonds. Okay. Nice. I am useless and Harstem win. Whew. Okay, that was really close. 386 APM. Diamond 1 players. And they were 3500 MMR on the ladder. They lose 44 against me. Which means, like I said, I already played 3 placement matches. The game right now probably has me somewhere at 3.6, 3.7, 3.8 or so. So that's a good win. Man, my army value was huge, but I had one really bad fight. It's all about the resource collection. And especially at the start, I'm just getting outmined so hard because it's 2 versus 1. But then here you see I have big resources. And with the help of Disruptor and Harass, I can perhaps do something, but it's really tight. All right, we're going to immediately be looking for another game. And let's just hop into that. All right, we got the map. I think this is called Emerald Fields. As I'm playing against some Korean diamond here. I'm not quite sure if this is actually a Korean or this guy just likes the Korean language a lot. It's also possible, of course. You know, all these K-pop fans around these days. Everyone's speaking Korean around me. It's crazy. Here we go. I am useless once again, taking taking out the own SCVs. That means I'll be left to my own devices once again. We'll get a pretty free expansion though. That's always nice. I do appreciate that. What I was gonna say is that I think this map's called Emerald Fields, and this is one of the maps which is extremely difficult to do this on. And the reason for that is pretty simple. It's a very good turtle map, so I can't continuously trade, and that was one of the easies. That's one of the issues that I didn't have last game, is that it was really easy to trade. Prisms aren't quite as strong here either. I am thinking of maybe opening up with a cheeky DT drop. Would be very helpful, of course. Fast little DT drop allows me to multitask a little bit, but it leaves me vulnerable a bit too much in the early game. So I'm not quite sure if that is viable. My opponents are Random and Zerg as well, which, but I should have walled again. I keep forgetting to wall. It's actually kind of bad because it allows my opponents to just Ling Flood me, and I think I'm dead. Like some type of Ling Flood plus a Reaper all-in, and it's one of the things I'm most afraid of. Well, that's not true. I'm afraid of a lot of things, but definitely like Reaper all-inning and Zergling all-inning at the same time is one of them. At the same time, people that turtle also scare me. I mean, I can't have a late game army that can fight 200 supply armies. Okay, it's Zerg, it seems to be the case. Ooh, almost wanting to just play Oracle into Phoenix, but just a single Phoenix, allowing me to kill a lot of Overlords, you know? That is a possibility. Okay, hatch first. And hatch first. Lucky me. 2 12 pools also would have been relatively tricky to fight against. I have to admit, it would not have been an easy task. This map is way less dark than the last one. That last map was so darn dark. I immediately vetoed it as well. Not because I didn't like it, but holy crap. The contrast on that map needs to be turned the heck up. Awful look. The aesthetics of that map are not very pleasing whatsoever. I wasn't sure if it was my eyes that were just deteriorating, and they deteriorated the crap ton in like 10 minutes, because the game before it felt fine. But now I know for sure that it wasn't my eyes and it was just a map. Very frustrating. Okay, we're gonna, because it's Zerg, I'll be allowed to send 2 of these bad boys across the map. We'll open up with, I think what I'll do is Oracle Void Ray. Void Ray still allows a little bit of, or provides a little bit of extra safety, but also can clear Void Rays. So it's better than a Phoenix, also more expensive than a Phoenix. Not everything that's more expensive is necessary. Oh, I'm being all in. Holy crap, that's a lot of units. Holy crap, that's a lot of units. I'm gonna go for a wall here. Follow this up with my Void Ray, like I said. Oh my god, I'm in such a bad spot. I need a wall so bad. Without a wall, I don't think I can hold. This is not a good wall. There are so many links there. Do you see that? Maybe it's like a Baneling bust or something along those lines. I'm just gonna check over here. There are more Banelings on this. Aha! Oh my god. My nose is so good. I can smell these guys a mile away from here. Reported? For what? For being good? Can't report me for being a baller, bro. Holy crap, I'm good at this game. Okay. So this player just made life really difficult for himself. Yeah, you're not getting in. So what do we follow up with? Probably a Forge. And then a Twilight Council as well, no? Ooh, okay. That's another Overlord that I just spotted there. Nice cheats. I'm not cheating. I mean, playing a fair and square game here, my friend. Thank you. I can't help it. I just smelled it, you know? I see this many links. It is the... I thought it was pretty natural to check there. I guess... our definitions there of what is a normal behavior are fairly different. I am somewhat supply blocked, which is frustrating. I'm going to take a fort base. Oh my god. How many kills can I get with this bad boy? I'm going to take a fort base immediately as well. Maybe wall this area off. Can I wall this up with like 2 gates? Yeah, I can actually. Getting used to the 2-on-2 maps. That's great. Okay, maybe some more. Oh, calm down, man. Just because you repeat it many times doesn't make it true. Trust me, I tried. I am rich and very attractive. Everyone loves me. Mumbling that for days now. Here I am. That's fast upgrades here at least. This is the 3rd base of my opponent. My opponents have better eco at this point because they have these bases already set up. So it's just something to keep in mind. Oh, thanks for the links. That is free content. Okay, we're just going to move across the map here. Deal a little bit of damage to that outside base. I hope there's nothing here for my opponent's sake. Otherwise, I'll be called a cheater again for finding these overlords that are next to the base. See if we can find it. Oh, that's nice. Maybe you should just kill this base, huh? Oh, you go here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh no, that force field actually worked. I thought it didn't work, but it definitely did. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Enjoy to report? What do you mean enjoy to report? I'm not gonna report you. Calm down, buddy. We saw Mutas here. It's just 2 of them, though. Is this mate not playing the game, or what? There's only 1 player here that has units. Actually, both of them have very little. I'm not a cheater, guys. I swear. There's no hacks. That would be a pretty ball thing to do, recording it for YouTube while I'm like hacking. Map hacking with my overlay that you guys can see. Okay, this is my 5th base. And that means that... Actually, that's a lot of Hydras. Need to be a little bit careful here, honestly. Didn't he open up with 2 Evos? Oh, but he's going to play 1-1 on range. I was so sure that it was going to be 1-1 on melee that I kind of forgot about the possibility of it not being melee. That is pretty silly out of me, thinking back of that. Just the assumptions, of course. Don't make a lot of sense. Need to clear this creep if I want to have better engagement. Also going to add more gateways right now. Like, the game by no means is over, which is kind of the funny thing here, is that I guess right now I'm even in bases. Like, they still are on 5 bases total. I'm also on 5 bases total. Like, that's it. You know, like, I am getting a 6th base, so once I have that, I will be up. But my army composition isn't that powerful. Like, it's not like I have disruptors like in the last game. No, quite the contrary. I'm working on very basic units. I don't even know if there's a base over here on this side. It's completely possible. It's actually possible that there is a base over there. And would piss me off if it is, by the way. So I need to take care of it quickly. I want to wait for my charge upgrade, which is why I'm not quite attacking yet. I'm going to get a robo as well. This is a good fight. This is a very good fight. It's going to be partially off creep. Actually, completely off creep. Charge finishes up as well. I have good upgrades. No, I don't. I have 1-1. So does my opponent. Charge is really big. Even just like 4 or 5. Oh, that's that. 4 or 5 charge lots. They tank so much. It really helps. So here... So let's hope he's not paying attention. So I'm baiting these Hydras away. Oh my god, there's so many Hydras still. But maybe we can force a split out of my opponent. Ah, yeah, this is painful. Okay, now it's going to get hard. Don't actually think I can fight this, can I? No, I can. I can. Hello? Why are these guys not coming here? Uh-oh, that was not it. Man, I'm such a great cheater. I don't actually think I'm winning anymore, honestly. Maybe it's still fine. I do have a lot of money. I have a lot of production as well. I'm going to need to deal some real counter damage though. So we'll get a Dark Shrine again. I thought I built a Robo somewhere. There we go. Kind of forget where I build my buildings when I play like this. We have 100 SCVs, or 100 probes, excuse me. Oh, that's dead. A couple of spines being thrown down. Huh? Ah, this is bad. Oh my god, that's also not good. Okay, we're just going to send these zealots around right now. Yeah, this is a difficult map for me to multitask on, but I guess it's not too bad for mutas, huh? Ooh, we have a lot of workers here at least. Those can go here. Whoop. You guys go in here. Just getting caught again and again and again. Oh, is that mutas here or what? No, it's just an overseer. Why I'm getting more pylons makes no sense. My opponent should probably be thinking of attacking me right now. I just want to tank as many of these bailing shots before they reach my army. So, once again, this will need to bring salvation. Sure? What do you mean, sure? What part was I hacking in? I just don't understand it. Like, I think I played this quite well, honestly. I'm not upset by this. The Mutalisk harass while trying to take a fight was a mistake. Because I'm not paying full attention there then. Now, we managed to make Diamond 2 so far. And I think we're actually gonna call it quits for that as a first episode. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to making some more of these because I think it's going to be quite fun. Yeah, that's actually going to be it for me today. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you have any suggestions on how to make this any better, or any name suggestions, we need a name for a new series, so be sure to put that down in the comments below as well. And hopefully I'll see all of you next time for a new video, which tomorrow is going to be, is it Imba or do I suck? We needed a little more time to make the edit better. Thanks so much, and bye bye.